Open up this window so I can get more light because I keep forgetting to. Alright, I messed up a thing. Hold on. Slide this forward. Boom. 2x2, 3x3. This is my 3 main. 6. That's the 7x7. That's a 6x6. Get this, and I need my 4, which I think is up here. Yes. And now, here's the game. Where is my 5x5? I still haven't cleaned my desk from yesterday, by the way. Oh no. Everything. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yeah. Do this for now. Let's put a bunch of stuff back there. Alright. Where's the 5? Surely it's around here. Or maybe it's inside this. That's exactly where it was. Alright. Skip scramble. It's 2 through 7. I'm not going to be... not going to be too insane. Oh, my 4x4 is so slow. I'm going to have to like... yeah, I'm going to just do a bunch of 4x4 souls first so I can get back to being used to this cube. Because it is really slow right now. I'm not on any. I should just do 4x4 like as a warm up. That was a 41, yikes. Do I have any speed lube on me? Should be in here. Like everything else I own. D&M. Sure. Some there. Some there. Alright, immediate improvement. I'm still probably just asset 4 right now. Like, pretty much all of my time has been spent grinding these 2 and 3. So my 4 game is very, very poor, and my 5 game is probably slightly better, but still not going to be great. And then 2x2 is just 2x2. It doesn't contribute anything to 2 through 7, really. That was a 37. What up? DBE. It's I don't know, and then 360 IE. Can you guys get like normal usernames, please? I am so bad at interpreting online usernames so much. Like I don't know that 4 means A. Like I see a V in a name and I immediately get scared. I am actually disappointed that wasn't sub 30. That's always really lucky. I'm just bad now. I have some rounds of 4x4 in April, so I'm definitely gonna try to get all my skill back then, so that I can hopefully break sub 30. Because at my last competition, I like got very, very close both rounds and then just didn't. Like round 1, I got 30.52 PR, and then round 2, I got 30.59, which was non-PR. So I got 2 averages better than the previous personal record that I had, which was also state record at the time. Unfortunately, Ty Baird has since gotten 30.3, and then in round 1, he got 30.2, and narrowly got another state record. And then in finals, he got 30.4 and narrowly beat me. So technically, even though both rounds were faster and both rounds were easily fast enough to be seconds in the state, I still lost both rounds. So yeah, me and Ty are definitely in a race for sub 30, but I don't know how much he's grinding. Because like, watching him solve, it definitely seemed like he was getting a bit more lucky than I was. I checked my parity count both rounds, and it was 6 and 6. So technically average, but also I made a really dumb mistake on solve 1 of the first round, and that caused me to have like counting 31.5 when it should have been 29. What up, Canyon? Why does it have like a Google Translate thing next to? I don't understand that. What's good? What up, Jacob? XV3DF34. Very solid username. Easy to read, easy to type. You just get a normal username. Like Ji Young Park. That's a perfectly good username. Probably their real name, actually. But what is that P2V? Why are there so many earthquakes in Utah? There's a lot of different fault lines that run through the state. Well, and on the entire west coast of the United States, but there's a decent amount of like miniature fault lines in Utah. And last night one of them split. So my entire house shifted like probably a solid 4 inches this way. And I was lying down on my bed, and then all of a sudden like my bed moved me forward, and I was like, whoa. And then I saw like a bunch of squirrels running down from a tree outside. Actually, I can see them right now. Hold on. Yeah. Do you guys see the squirrel?
There's a squirrel right there. He's like standing up.
Yeah, the entire house shifted this way. It was very scary, and then the freaking ape I fell off my top shelf. I made a whole short about this. Go watch that instead. I'm not gonna explain it again, but yeah, it was an interesting experience. The only other earthquake I've like truly felt was back in, I think, was it 2020 or 2021? It was like a magnitude 5, or like almost magnitude 6, and like my entire house was shaking a lot, and I was sitting on the toilet, and I was like clinging onto the toilet for dear life because I didn't know what was happening. Growing up in Minnesota, you just never experience those. Alright, this will be my last warm up 4 solve, and then I'll do like actual 2 through 7 attempts. Another 30. Whatever. 6x6 new PB, 11 min 25. I mean, we all gotta start somewhere, right? My first 6x6 solve was probably like 20 something minutes because I started out on a Cyclone Boys. Yeah, for cubes 5 and up, I just hand scramble them. I don't really care. For 4x4, I would do the computer scrambles, but like these use like a lowercase letter instead of R wide, and it like doesn't really make much sense to. So I think for 4x4, I'm just gonna hand scramble a lot as well. Okay, I don't like looking at that. That just looked too easy. Yeah, so I also need to plan out an order because like I've done a couple 2 through 7 attempts on camera just to try to catch a sub 7. Literally, my first attempt at a 2 through 7 in a while was sub 7, and I was like, oh shoot, okay, maybe I can like get this consistently. So I tried getting one on camera, and then my next 5 attempts, like I got 3. I got 3 7-0s. So I think the order I'm gonna do is I want to 1-look 2x2 first. And then I want to get 4x4 out of the way just because of parity influence. And then I think I'll tackle 7 next. And then 3, 6, 5. Okay, so this is the order I'm going to go in. I want to end up on 5 in case I get a cool ZB. So inspection, I just inspect, like, try to do middle bar on 7. Try to, like, vaguely do first center on this, and then just one like this. This is a tough scramble. I have no idea if that split is any good. Oh, I forgot to adjust my camera, I'm sorry. I'll make sure to do that before the next solve. Also, when I said I was practicing 6 and 7, like the majority of that has been 6. I haven't done much 7 in comparison. I've just done more 7 than 5. Yo, what am I doing? That's not how you do last 2 at all. Good enough, I guess. Well, What? What? Did y'all see that? I just got a last layer skip on 6x6. Holy crap. What are the odds of that? Can someone tell me? I'm making so many mistakes now. What even happened there? Okay. I got an edge parity every single time. Ouch. That is incredibly bad, but... What the heck happened on 6? 1 in 62,208, Ty says. Wow. Can someone clip that? I might want to post that later. Canyon Truth or Dare? Are we making Truth or Dare? I don't know what that thing is in the thumbnail. It's hold on. It is Canyon's Cubes. 5x5x3. I said I was going to do a live stream attempting to solve this, but then I just solved it later that night anyway, and so I thought there's no point anymore because I already know how to do it. And that was just me encountering parity for the first time, because the first time I solved this, like the first 3 actually, I didn't get parity, and then the 4th time I did get parity, and I didn't know how to tackle it. Until I discovered an algorithm that actually works for both that and 4x4. Truth or Dare, pick one? I don't know, Truth. Just because I don't want to do anything else right now. Rather than this. Alright. So that first solve was pretty bad. I have not been warmed up with that. Maybe just take a clip of the live stream where you get the last layer skip and post it. That's what I'm asking someone to do. Like, someone take like that little clip snippet so I don't have to like go back in the live stream and look at a timestamp. It's like about 23 minutes. What is your crush? My crush is my significant other currently. Anyway, that was a dumb question. Did you expect me to say like a better answer, like a celebrity? I don't want to be famous. I clipped it, but I don't know where it goes after that. Basically how it goes is like it saves like as a link, and then you can just send me the link like on Discord or via text. Still though. They asked, what is your crush, not who is your crush? Oh, so true. I guess, what is my crush? How do I even answer that question? Also, Batman, I literally just got a last layer skip on 6x6 and you missed it. SMH, man. Yo, what up, Grant? You on Valentine's Day when I stay home and do cube. Okay, they're at work right now. What do you want me to do? They have a job too. This is my job, being a professional cuber. I'm just kidding. I have a real job, guys. Don't worry. No, not you. Me. Do you even have a significant other, Ty? Do you have a job? I think that's probably a better question. I've only been on 2 dates in my entire life. Yo, same. It's Valentine's Day, I kissed my cube. No. And I have no job. Well, Ty, you're like 17, right? You should probably start one. Even if it's like a shitty one. This was a strange time to join the stream, it seems. No, I just got asked a truth or dare question and people are like going down the rabbit hole. I'm 18, I'm out. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should probably get a job by now. I went back and screen recorded it because, Finn, there's literally a clip button on the stream, like right here. You can press this button, and then it says a clip of the last 40 seconds. Or 30 seconds. I don't know why I said 40. I am also 18, and I also don't have a job yet. Well, like you're actually like a decent bit. What's the best way to phrase this? Like you have a good like career in YouTube. Are you monetized on YouTube? Okay, order. I like the order that I did beforehand, but I'm probably gonna swap out. Do I want to swap out? I want to tackle 7x7. When do I want to tackle? I think I'm just gonna stick with the order. I'm not gonna way overthink it this time. All right. Here we go. Warm-up solve went okay, but it was still a warm-up solve. And then 2x2. That could have been a sub 30 split, I'm not entirely sure. Where are you? There you are. Classic big cube moment. You don't know where the piece is so that you can get it set up, and then you realize, oh wait, it's already set up. That's not how we do commutators in this house. Man, this is even worse. Hello? Ouch. That was horrible. What's your 404 LBL PV? I think it's like a 34. Alright. I think what I need to do is, I believe the 7x7 split was especially bad because I think it was around like 3 minutes 30. So I'm going to just practice 7x7 alone for a bit. And then I'll come back to 227 eventually. A 34. Yeah, it was a decent bit lucky. It was obviously no parodies, couple commutators for like edges. It's not too difficult to get sub 1. I could probably get sub 1 first try. I'm kind of bored, just sell Skill all the time. If you're bored, then you can go to another stream. Like, if I'm not entertaining you, then that's my fault, and you have the right to leave the stream. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, that was a 47. I said 237 is so nothing burger, 557. Yeah, true. Well, Tyler, you're like one of what, like 30 or so people who are capable of sub 5. Actually, there's probably a lot more that just don't try. Are you trying to do layer by layer? What do you mean trying? I'm succeeding. Yeah, no, but my 7x7 times are definitely killing me right now, so if I get my 7 game back, then if I get my 7 game back and I get like a 310, and then I get like 150 and then like 1 minute, then I'm gonna need what? So it's 310, 150, which is 5, 6, and then I need to do all of these in 1 minute. So let's assume I get 40 on this. That means I need to do both of these in 20. Sub, as long as I get 310, 150, 110, sub 7 should be free. The problem is mainly getting 310 on this and 1 on this. I should 2 through 7 Hypercube relay, haha. I feel like that'll take a while. Seeing as 404 alone is the entire length of one of mine. crap. I like want to preserve that, but I also know I don't, or shouldn't. It was probably feasible too if I just added a couple extra moves. What am I doing? Just do that. I'm treating it as if it's like I have to do them both together. No, I keep falling into this bad habit. I need to stop it. $317, yikes. I should swap my R perm out to the RUF one. Is Kenyon good? Yes, but he's not gonna beat me right. But like, I'm never beating Timon, you know. I mean, yeah, skill is relative like that. But like, Timon is to the point where I don't really feel like I could ever achieve his kind of times on big cubes realistically in my entire life, especially 5x5 in particular. Times I feel like I could achieve down the road, like later in my 20s or early 30s. But I feel like I would cap out around somewhere around there. Ty definitely has a bit more potential if he really wants to keep pushing it. I don't really see myself getting much further beyond where he's at currently. Or at least like where he was at his peak. Still, no one is going to beat me in FTO one-handed. No one wants to. That is a category that we have officially like just admitted defeat on, and you can just ride those world records into the sunset. I'm so bad at layer control on 7. I just need to do a bunch more solves. Those center solutions felt pretty good in the final couple. Okay, there's a sub 3. Oh, 5. Okay. Except none is fun when you're the only one good at it. You probably just need to practice semi-7 more. Well, I mean, yeah, I do. You should work on your L4E, to be honest. I don't know exactly what to improve on L4E besides the cycles that I'm already doing. Because, like, 7x7, how I go about it is I just treat it as 5x5 twice. Which I know is not good, but it definitely makes the most sense in my head. So my 7x7 L4E is definitely by far my weakest. I feel like, I mean, all my splits are definitely weak in comparison to yours, but edge by edge is a lot better. Interesting, okay. See, it's just like, I don't know what to do whenever I get a case where it's like 2 of the inners are swapped. So I just force myself parity. Like pure parity and not like doing an L2E case because I don't know like any of the fancy slice algs for them. Maybe I should just watch some like example solves on Curon. Because I know Timon doesn't do any. Alright, you know what? This solve is going to be sub 250. How about that? Where are you? There you are. better. Like, eh. At least the L4E was like I did stick to the rule of doing one edge at a time. It's just I feel like I got a decent bit lucky. Also, don't do that. It's bad. What's bad? Getting a 304. Oh wait, hold on. I would at least try to get 11 edges solved before doing parity. I also wait till all to do parity so that I can get double such triple parity avoidance, but that is only if you are good at slice moves. Do not do that. Because L2 Eogs are just as fast, if not faster, and a heck of a lot easier to do. Because like the slice Eog is a bit funky. I'm doing it on 7, but you can do this on 6 too. Alright. What do you say we get back to doing 2 through 7? I think this time I'm gonna go 2x2 straight in semi-7 before going on to 4x4. So that I can like do a quick timer keep to see if like realistically I'm on pace or if I just should reset. Because I'm not going for like averages and 2 through 7 or anything funky like that. I'm just going for one good single on camera. Once I get this one good single on camera, I'm probably not gonna do 2 through 7 for much longer because I just wanted to practice 6. I like 6x6. I have to leave now, but I'm glad I got to join your live stream. Glad you were here. Take care. I should go for sub 5. I could maybe sub 5 at 6x6 plus a 7x7. By adding a 5x5, 4x4, 3x3, and 2x2, I probably can't. What kind of splits would you need for sub 5? Like, let's assume that you do 2 through 4 in, you don't need 30. Let's assume you do 2 through 4 and 40. I have a 40-second PB in 2 through 4, so I know I can. So on 5x5, let's say I get 50. So we're at 90. So we're at 1:30. And for sub 5, that leaves me with 3:30 to do 6 and 7. So I would need like 1:30 on 6 and then 2 on 7x7. You would probably need much faster 5x5 time and then to add down this split and then get like maybe 2.0x or like 2:10 on 7. My 2 sub 5s both had 158 to 7. Oh, okay. Alright, so order this time I'm going to do 2, 7, 4, 3, and do I want to do 5, 6, or 6, 5? I think I'll do 6, 5 just so I don't have to like stress over about doing PBLL here. So 4x4. Okay, this is a pretty dumb scramble. I'm not going to do yellow Yao, but it's really good for yellow Yao. Let's do that and then we'll look. Am I seeing it right? Was that literally 250, 2x2 plus 7? Okay, wait, hold on. Lock in, bro. That was so risky. Why'd I do that? Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
You see that? That's like a, what is that?
27-second PB. That was over a minute faster than my previous attempt. I knew it was my 7 split. My 2x2 plus 7x7 split was sub 250. Ziva on Big Keys is so nice, to be honest. Yeah, I messed it up on 5. I was a bit sad there. If I hadn't have done that, it might have been like maybe lower 630. I don't think sub 630 would have happened, but yeah, still though, 632 is very, very solid for me. I will gladly take that. I think I might also upload that along with the 6x6 last layer skip. For now, I will do. Do I want to practice 6? Let's just take a break. Let's take a break from end by ends for a bit. I already hit a peak, so let's ride out my ego for a bit. We'll do some Megaminx. Because this is also at the competition, and it's technically the main event, so I really want to win it. Because I'm slowly approaching upwards of 20 competition wins now. I think I have like a little bit over 15. Or maybe I do have 15. You know, let's double check. Oh, wait. There we go. This stat. So we just click golds. So I have 1, 2, 3. Do I want to count a weekday? I guess, yeah, I do count a weekday. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I count 8? Yes. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 and just 3 by 3. But there's a couple funny exceptions. FMC, I have 19, because Rocky's FMC, that was the main event. This one was 3 blinds, the main event. So I'm at 17. Megaminx, there was a competition where the main event was Megaminx. Which one was it? I remember it was one where I had like, yeah, Wolverine Weekdays 2 Aurum. This was the one where Megaminx was the main event. So that's 18. And then there's one in Pyraminx. I think it was last year's Dino. So that's 19. So if I win this next competition, it will be competition win number 20. Ugh. Anyway. Very good for assault. I'll gladly take a 50.
Also, the camera angle's like way wrong now. Just because I'm not doing big cubes anymore.
Whew. 12:30. Okay, I'm probably gonna end stream at about 1-ish, just so I can get some food. Wow. That was quite poor. Alright. I think engagement on the stream is just going to be continuously going down, so I'm just going to do 3x3. Because 3x3 is also at the comp. I think I'll save the grinding of some other big cubes off stream for now, just because big cubes don't really tend to get much engagement. Lol. Ugh. Oh, so they're just solving? That's probably what the majority of y'all do. My big sessions are like not anywhere good. And I think it's just the mentality of like having a bunch of times that are already bad, so I just no longer care about what times I do get, because it's just going to be all bad anyway. But if I reset my session and I just do like average of 5 and then delete, like then those solves matter. And then it inclines me more to try, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not taking anywhere near as long on inspection as I should be. Yeah, I'm gonna try this average of 5. No. See, like, I'm already in the phase where I'm just like, ugh, I don't care. Ah, wrong. Yeah, okay. We're going to do a junk session. I'm not doing skew. Why do they keep defaulting to skew? I messed up a lot there, but it was still 6. We indeed just do self-watching stream. I'm doing 4 to the 4 while listening, haha. Okay, well, after this stream, I'm gonna quickly go get some food. And then I can, like, hop on a call if you wanna, like, teach me the ways of 4D. Okay, what was that, dude? This isn't even my 3x3 main. Oh my gosh, I've been using my OH cube the whole time. This is so much better. I have a bunch of slower loops in this to make it more controllable, and I didn't realize that as I was doing it. I was like, my cube doesn't feel good today. I was like, oh, it's not the cube. Sure. Alright, counting 10, VPA is still 8 flat. How? And of course I get it. That is the worst 8 average I've ever had in my life. Let's do it. Alright. 1236. I'm going to keep going until I get one sub 7.7 average of 5. Because 7.7 is like what I would consider like a normal comp sim. So once I get one better than that, I'll end stream. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Alright, well, we can bring this back. I'm very clumsy today. I should just sludge that in. What am I doing? Ugh. Counting 6, still at 3. Puzzle tide. Tide? Tide? Yeah, tide. I'm dyslexic, give me a break. Yeah, what? Anything but GC. Hmm. Another 8-0. Alright, 705. Come on. Ugh. Not quite. I knew it was going to be close either way, but I just hoped I didn't get WPA, but it did. 17.69 or better. Your souls are so fast, I cannot compare. Average around 20 seconds, nice job. Also, how long have you been queuing? Almost a decade now. So just over half my life. I keep like subtly glancing at the timer and I need to stop doing that. What up, Greek Cuber? Ugh. I need 2 more good 7s. There's 1. Nope, not quite. Sub 8 though. 657, 4 to the 4, sold this now. Missed world best by 3 seconds. That's tragic. Alright, this will be the average. Can you do pseudo slotting? If the opportunity arises itself on this solve, I'll try it out, but yes, I can. Okay, that wasn't really a good opportunity to execute it for me. Yikes. The moment I start talking in the middle of a stall is when I start locking up or like not looking ahead properly. Is it possible? No, not even. I'm just gonna reset. Actually, no. I need to treat it as if I'm actually in a comp. I need to get something for sub 8. I don't know what the something is, I just know it's good. Yo, what am I doing? I just straight up didn't even try to do the ZB correct. I just did a commutator for some reason. Hey, do you remember me? Soy Justin Edits. No, I don't. What up, Anthony? Nice OLS. Oh my gosh, my F move. Like my finger locked up, it wasn't the cube. Another low 8, whatever. 7.6 or better. Come on, dude. Slowly get into the territory where I'm stopping caring. And now that's what I consider like the point of no return, and I need to take a break. Very good solve though. That was not. I'm just gonna reset. Alright, this is my last chance. And you know, we're gonna go full calm sim on this one. Ready. 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 Didn't recognize that as a DB. Ready. Bro, my tire malfunctioned. Ready. Okay. 718. That would be PR. Ah! Very solid solving. I just couldn't really find anything on the last that was. I just couldn't find anything really. But I can work on that. Alright. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I will see you not next weekend because I have a competition. Or maybe the night before I can do one. I might do one the night before, actually. Alright. Take care, y'all. Peace. Bye-bye.